Okay, folks, you might be wondering why don't I have this apart again or just did it around this time last year. Rotors are nice and thick, pads are nice and thick, and these pins move nice and freely, so what could be the problem? Well, there is no problem. I want to keep it that way. You know, you change your oil, your transmission fluid, all is a matter of maintenance. If you have grease fittings, you put new grease in it. No one ever sees fit to do this with the pins. I try to get into a habit now of making this a regular regimen, especially live up here in the Northeast. I'm trying to make it a regular thing to do this before and after every major winter season, or winter in general. You see, the grease is very thin now. So, you know what? I want to put some more grease on there. I guess you could say change the grease. Now, obviously, don't let it hydrolock. So, I'm going to show you what I use. Yeah, this is a familiar scene here when I did that YouTube short with the rear caliper brackets. The Sil-Glyde, part number BK-4 from AGS. Always get the formula that's made for automotive brakes. What I also did off camera, and maybe should have started this with, push the pistons back slightly, put new grease on the back of the pads. Got this here. I'm going to spread this around the pin, and then I'm just going to slide this in and out of here. And so after I've done that, see, just twist, twist, twist in here. Took out any excess, you don't want any grease falling on the rotors, obviously. Already did the bottom pin off camera. In and out. Make sure this boot is around nicely like so. And after I have done that, you see everything's all nice here. I clean the threads on these slide pin bolts. Blue thread lock. So do clean the threads if need be, and I did off camera. I don't get there's actually different ranges of torque specs of these, so do refer to your manual. Never whale on these with power tools. There's no reason to whale on any of these with power tools. And then, of course, just as soon as you do that, because I pushed the pistons back some, I got in here, hit the brake a few times, made sure the piston is settled again, nice and firm again. So that's the end of that. That's my brake maintenance, if you will, and the other benefit to opening it up like so, you can better assess the condition of the pads and the rotor. It's good now. It looks like it'll have a chance to actually wear down, because what's happened too many times in the past is the caliper will completely seize up before the rotor or the pad has a chance to really wear down and make use of its full life. So just wanted to share this. This is not a bad idea for any vehicle that has this setup.